Look at that view. It's going to be gone in a second. How pretty is that? So it's 4 o'clock and we're on our last walk because, as you can see, the sun's going down and the fireworks are going to start going off again because, you know, being England, why would we just have it in firework night? I don't know. It's really bad. So as soon as it gets dark, Chip don't want to go outside. So yesterday, yes, I talked to my dogs like human beings and I was saying, come on Chip, I know you need a wee, mummy will come and stand outside with you. Finally coaxed him outside. It took me a good 5 minutes to get him outside. Sod's law, a firework went off right above the house. It's like, so he didn't pee. I'm sure he found somewhere in the house. So yeah, I've just gone on a quick walk. Just thought I'd take you with us. Oh, let me show you what they're wearing today. We're now obviously not in Halloween outfits. So they just got their little, nice stuff. They just got their jumpers on. I think there's a name for those type of jumpers. I just can't think what it is right now. But as you all know by now, the dogs totally ignore me when we go out. They're on a mission. Hello, how you doing? Hope everyone's well. Just random vlog, shock. Right, so it's about time we updated you on the flowers because it's been a while. It is getting on a little bit late, so we're just gonna have to deal with the lighting because I know I've had this camera a while, but I've still not figured anything out on it. So unless we go with the artificial, and this is it for now. Yeah, so let's go and see what the plants are doing. So as you can see, we got some good colours going on here, which I'm surprised about. I thought this time of year it's all going to go. These are the only 3 pots that are worth looking at anymore. That one was dandelions, now they've gone, and we don't have carrots. So yeah, we got some pink ones and white ones in whatever this is. I don't know if you can tell by the leaves. So we got 2 colours out of that one type flower. Our red ones are coming up well. A little bit yellow. And these are still flowering, they're just the upside down white ones. Don't know what any of these are called, but our morning glories have had enough now. I guess that's time of year. This one. Then we've got one of those red ones but huge. And then this one. Now, just to give you an idea of how big this thing is, okay? Now, nearly as big as me. We didn't do bad, did we? I mean, we planted them late. We got some plants to come out, so I'm quite pleased with them. I've still got some of the seeds left, and I'm thinking of maybe doing them back garden like more reasonable time next year. So yeah, updated with the flowers. Right, well, it's just gonna have to be orangey, I'm afraid. It's just the way the lights come off in this room. It's the dark room, remember? Yeah, so I thought I'll update you on what's going on because I've not really chatted much. I don't feel like I've got an awful lot to chat about, but then, you know what I'm like, on soap in my mouth. Right, I was going to show you what's going on here. Now, if you remember, I said I wanted to declutter, and yes, I did pay attention. Well, I did read all your comments about how I should concentrate on what I've achieved, not what I haven't achieved, and to start decluttering like a little bit at a time, maybe a drawer at a time or a room at a time. Yeah, I'm not good at doing little things. I always make a huge deal out of it. So anyway, I did decide I'm going to do the shed first because I need to get some bits out of the living room to go into the shed temporarily through Christmas period. So I need to empty the shed because most of that stuff I don't want anyway. So I was going to do that whole thing, oh, I'll sell it on Facebook and stuff like that, but it trickles out so slowly, I'm just stuck with all of it. So just, right, I'm being really ruthless. I've been watching a lot of them organisation YouTube channels, and just, you know, when they do the whole decluttering thing, if you don't have any feelings for it, and these KonMari or KimMari, something Mari, I think. Yeah, I have not been paying attention to that one, but they all say the same sort of thing, don't they? If you don't have a need for it, or you haven't worn it for a long time or whatever, get rid of it. So I'm trying to be really ruthless. So yes, this room is a pigsty, but this is life. me and Corey don't use this room. It's too cold and miserable feeling for me at the moment. I'm going to try my best to liven it up, do something. So I'm going to have to be in here a little bit more in the winter. So yeah, for now, nobody uses this room. So the fact that it's the way it is isn't a big deal. We don't entertain either, so it's fine. Oh, you ready for this? So just to show you that I have actually progressed. So this is right. This is my trolley that I do my shopping in, which is completely full to the top. And that's all going to go to the charity shop. I've got more to go to the charity shop, but that's all I can take in one go. So that's all ready to go. Did you need a wee Chip? Chip, you going for a wee? No, you just wanted to sniff the air. My dogs have got me under their thumb, if they had them. Okay. This is full of DVDs and stuff that I've put on like Magpie thingy. I've just got to figure out how to send all that off. And I've started a pile of like DVDs or anything that I think I could sell on Magpie once I get that sort of sent off, scan all that, see if that's worth anything. These are items I'm thinking about still at the moment. I'm not committed, but I mean, like this one actually, I'm going to give to a woman at work because she likes all this cross stitch and stuff. So yeah, that's not terrible if you'd seen what I'd already taken out. I've already taken loads to the charity shop anyway. I've been picking these bits up from work. This is, like I said, it's a cold, miserable room, like dark, miserable room. It's cold as well. And this is like, it's not polystyrene. It's like more, it's a warmer, softer stuff. And my patio doors giving a lot of air down there, and there's a gap actually between where the door's shut. So I was thinking that I can DIY that into that door once I've got the space to do it. Yeah, so that's what that's for. There's a reason for that. It's not going to stay there. Empty box which I've got to take down and get rid of. Yeah, these are things that are going to go once I've emptied the trolley. Like once I've taken that to the charity shop, that's ready to go in there. Sofa's a mess, but there you go. And this is things that I need to check family, like if Blossom wants, because I'm thinking Blossom might want the DVD. She likes doggy things. And I think that I might have uses for a few of them. I'm not entirely sure. I know I've got piles of stuff. It will get sorted. I think I'm going to get rid of this. I just want to check with Corey first, because I think this might fit him. And it's a really good condition hoodie. All the zips are working and everything. It was his before. He didn't want it, and then I don't know, I think that might work. So the idea is I'm emptying the shed to get the treadmill in the shed. I can't really use the treadmill at the moment. As I mentioned before, I've got some issues with my foot, so just getting through the shift is hard work, and there's no way I can do that amount of walking. And this is actually rubbish. I think that's empty. Yeah, see, it looks worse than it is. This is going to go in the kitchen when I carry on decorating. Yes, I paused decorating. This was more important right now because this room is so cold. Yeah, because this room is so cold, my priority is to get the shed empty so I can get the stuff, get that out, and then I can sort the windows out, and then I'm going to just try and make it more cozy in here, so I actually want to spend time in here. So it is a mess, I agree, but where I haven't stuck to just doing this. It's taken longer because I haven't taken stuff to the charity shop. I can't have piles of things all over the floor because the dogs like plastic and they would pee on it. You know, if there's a little tiny bag in the middle of like the largest football field, they will want to pee on it. So I can't leave the things laying around. Yeah, so it's taken a little bit longer than I'm planning. I'm ready to blitz it though this weekend because I've not got work on the Saturday and Sunday. I'm thinking I'll be able to walk more, which means I should be able to get some more trips to the charity shop. So that's what I'm up against at the moment. Upstairs is starting to look a little bit like this as well, because I did start always getting ready this, like when I get ready in the morning, when I get ready to get back, I watch a few YouTube clips, and like I said, I'm doing the organisation ones. And then something clicked where she said about putting things in the room that benefit you. Like, I realised my heart, this is the weirdest thing, weird conversation I'm having with you today. I realised that I've got a 4-drawer chest of drawers. I've got underwear in one, junk in the other, pyjamas in another, and t-shirts. And if they just get moved a different way round, it will benefit my life. I know that sounds really silly, but it would make things so much simpler. I've got lots of things to sort out all over this entire house. But once I get this shed done, I feel like I can proper motor on. I'm going to try and record a bit. It's really hard because a lot of it isn't staying in one little tiny area. So, I mean, I guess it's not, I could just carry around like this, I guess, couldn't I? Yeah. So anyway, you're updated on what I'm doing at the moment. I have got a few little bits in the bag just here. Oh, I'm never really good at doing that. This is pound store bits that I've been buying over the past couple of weeks, which I don't think I'm going to get to use now. But I did go to pound store day before yesterday, I believe it was, and picked up some bits. So we could do a little mini haul. It is going to be a mini haul. But it's still a haul, isn't it? You want to see what I bought in pound store? Okay, give me a minute and I'll show you. Hey, so I hope my lighting's a little bit better. You would think I would have more of a grasp on the lighting situation by now, but I don't know if I'm ever going to get a grasp of it. Okay, so I've just got a few little pound store bits, some that I bought a little while ago. They've just sat out there, and yeah, and some bits I bought the other day, so I'll just show you. So this is the weird one. I bought a small hacksaw. Now, out the front of my house, I actually have ivy climbing up the house. I don't like it, but I wanted to, I've also got a nice little area that I could put flowers or something in, but the ivy, the roots to the ivy are proper bedded down in there, and I've tried everything, so I'm going to actually try it and hacksaw, just cut them off. Maybe everything will die down, maybe I'll be able to get them out. I mean, I've tried brute force, I've tried all sorts of different tools. I just thought I'd give it a go with this. It's £1. If it doesn't work, then it's one of them things that might come in handy for something. Don't know what yet. Actually needed some toothpaste. I was going to pick some up in my Asda haul the other day, but for the majority of the toothpaste there, they're at least £1. I'm not committed to any specific sorry, they're at least £2 in there. I needed to get this one for Corey, because Corey uses two toothpaste. He uses the smoker's one and then he uses the normal one as well. So that one I could only get in pound store anyway. And this one spoke to me, I guess. I don't know, no particular reason. I just picked it up. I get something different every time. But they were both £1, so if I'd got them in Asda, I would have only got to come back with the one. Well worth it. Floss, these are the ones that has the plastic grip and the floss in between. I can't use the other type of floss. 75 for £1, that's a pretty good price. I just picked some up because I'm starting to get low. Now, let me come back to that one. This trellis, really good price for £1. 6 foot by 2 foot. I actually bought 3 of them. They're to go onto, Scott's already put 2 up for me because like I said, I've had these for a while, but I wasn't committed to where I wanted everything. I wanted to see that bit first. So Scott's already put that into above 2 panels between my house and my neighbour, because I always feel like in the summer I like to sit out there. I'd like to record a little bit sometimes. I always feel like I'm being watched. I'm not. It's one of them, you know, if you could see the house, you imagine there's maybe someone watching you. It's just because I'm paranoid. I mean, I'll probably be better now, but I would feel, I would like my garden to be more secluded. At the other house, nobody could see in your garden. I was so lucky there. Yeah, so Scott's put 2 of them up. The third one I'm still debating whether I want it up or not. And then I've got a load of this ivy. They're not very big, I don't think. Yeah, 2.1 metres for £1. I've got 10 of them. I was thinking of just weaving it in and out to, like, because the trellis is going to be, oh, it's not showing. See, I've got it up that way, but it's quite gappy, so I thought that having the greenery on it would be good. But then I was thinking, because of the time of year, there's no point in putting this up right now, because I'm not going to be in the garden. It's going to be too cold. I'm only going to be in and out to do basic things, not to sit out in the garden for hours or anything. So I was just thinking it would be like wear a tear on it for the winter. So I'm going to keep these in the shed and give all that a go when the weather starts getting better and I start going out there. Now, I bought these for the dogs before. These are the duck steak bites, and they're small ones. Some of them are still a little bit too big for Chip. He's more comfortable with small ones. I give this to the dogs in the morning when I leave for work, because I leave about 4:30ish, so it's really early for Chip. He's not really into eating much at that time of the morning. He'll have a couple of mouthfuls and he's done. So I cut a couple of those ones up, so a little bit smaller for him. Dale will eat everything in sight, so he usually has a couple of these, and I'll give him something cheaper as well, because otherwise he eats quicker than Chip as well, and he started to actually take food off Chip, so I've got to watch him. I don't have time in the morning. So this is very good. This is like really, you can see they're good, meaty, and they're not too hard either. Same sort of stuff. Duck and cod twists. Very soft. Chip's not so fussed with this one because I think he just doesn't. His gums either hurt or he's just lazy and he can't bother to chew. It's probably a combination of both, knowing Chip. So yeah, this is a good range from there, from the pound store for the dog treats. They're quite nice. Picked up literally, because it's a creamy deal, I've never tried it before, hummus chips. Yeah, I like hummus. Can't think there'll be anything wrong with it. It's actually been sitting in there for a while. Haven't fancied them, but yeah, it was just one of them. You know, sometimes you see something different, just want to give it a go. Balsam Kleenex tissue, I've mentioned before. These are actually £3 for 2 packets in Asda, and they're only £1 a packet in Pound Store. Forgot where I was. Managed to find my little toolbox for £1. Only want a little one so I can put little bits of tools, like I guess the hacksaw will go in there, and I bought myself a screwdriver or something like that a while ago. It's been sat in the cupboard, so I don't even know. So I wanted to start my own like little toolbox of just the little bits you need in the house. You know, sometimes you just need a screwdriver or something small. You don't want to go out in the shed and go like in a cold and all that. So I just wanted like a little household one. That's a good size, so good size and good price. This was another good price. So I started using my wooden spoons and things. I didn't really use them before. I used to use the plastic, but I find it a lot easier using the wooden ones, and didn't realise how expensive these were. I wanted to get a couple more. They're about £1 each normally, but you get 3 for £1. You get the flat ended one, the slightly rounded ended one, and then the one in the middle is the same as this one, but it's got gaps in it as well, so it can strain out. But that lot for £1 was really good price. And this had 2 in it, but as you would have seen if you'd looked on my Instagram a little while ago, that's when I bought some of this stuff, so you'll know it has been here for a while. My mop totally fell apart. It was I did get it from Pound Store, but it's a fluke. It's never happened before, but I'd had it too long to take it back. So I just bought the 2 mop heads because I've got the pole thingy handle already. Yeah, so I just had to use one of them. It's 75p for 2 of them, so that's a really good price. So that was it. It was just a little one today. Little bit of an update. There's not really much to update on. There's not a lot been going on, you know. Work's work. There's no events coming up. I've been tidying the house, like I said, so there's not much to talk about. I was supposed to see Blossom the other day, but that didn't happen because work's been quite tough. I mean, work's work. It's always like that this time of year as well. You know, I guess it's a little bit worse this year because they're taking on less people than they were before. You know, I guess the company needs to save money or something. The usual. So we've got a lot of work and not enough people to do it, but that's retail for you. Yeah, so work's just work. I am a bit more tired, but I'm still achieving, so it's just what it is, isn't it? Yeah. So hopefully I'll get to see Blossom soon. She just had one random day, and I guess if it wasn't a work day for me, I might have been better, but she understands, I hope. If she doesn't, I'm sorry, Blossom. I just didn't feel up to it. Hope everyone's doing well, like I said at the beginning, and I will see you on Saturday. Bye.